Mid-December. Winter was getting colder every day. Days were short too. The environment outside used to be so busy. Heavy traffic, horns of vehicles, pedestrians walking home. There was a bus stop at a distance. People would wait for the bus to return home. That stop was so special, at least to me, because it was the place where I first met her. She was so special to me. Her name was enough for me to melt, even in these cold days of December. She used to call me, often when she was free. Her name was saved in my phone in a special coded name, which only she and I understood. The moment she called me or texted me was so damn special. She would always say, "It's already been 3 days. Aren't you interested to meet me any longer? Or are you busy?" "I'm always free for you," I used to reply. "I'll be waiting." Same bus stop, "Don't you dare be late," had become her signature dialogue. It was weird that the days she called, I would get tangled into some stuff, getting late every time. I used to glance myself in the mirror, manage my messed up hair with fingers, and rush to the stop. She'd be waiting for me, using her mobile phone. She would get up and start walking as soon as she would see me, of course, in the opposite direction. I used to try to get up to her pace, but silently. We'd walk miles without saying a single word. "God, 15 minutes late is not a joke," she would murmur. After some more walks, she used to break silence by saying, "It's always you who gets late, always you who doesn't initiate conversation. I have to talk first. It's getting late. Aren't you taking me for a cup of coffee?" Convincing her, I'd take her to a cafe near the end of 69th Street. Same table, same corner. It felt like the place was specially made for us. We were regular customers there. Conversations were always getting longer and deeper. Her waterfall like beautiful hair would cover her face sometimes, which she managed beautifully. I could feel her eyes get wider when she was excited and narrow when she was shy. Sometimes my finger would get tangled with her hair too. It was common for us to hold hands and feel our heartbeat getting faster. When the waiter used to come around, she used to snatch her hands off mine. That used to hurt, but I never dared to tell her. This winter wasn't new. This cafe wasn't new. The place and the table we were sitting weren't new. Her name in the table, which I wrote with the help of my fingernails, weren't new. And the taste of coffee wasn't new. They all were old, just like our relation. Sipping on coffee, she started saying, "I have been trying to tell you something for a while now, but I don't know where to start. I think this taste of coffee will now be alienated." I asked, "Why? Are you going to another city for a job?" "Not a job, actually. Do you think I can find the same taste of coffee in Belgium?" I was shocked. "Belgium? Why? How? What are you trying to say?" I should have told you sooner, but I didn't have guts. "There's someone special of mine there in Belgium. He said he'll come in January for me." Everyone knew. It was just you who didn't. The turbulence around changed into void. Our names written on the table became blurry. The coffee which I always admired became tasteless. I started remembering my past. That past, when we were always eager to meet each other. I remembered the bus stop where she waited for me. I remembered texts she sent me. I remembered those sleepless nights. "What's wrong? Aren't we leaving?" "It's already 7, let's go." "I've already paid for the coffee." I regained my sense with her words. These nights aren't like before. I wake up with her messages. Her text scares me nowadays. Maybe she loved spending her free time with me. Maybe I was wrong. Dreaming of being with her just because she wanted to meet me. Wishing her to be mine just because she wanted to meet me. Maybe I was wrong. Getting lost in her sweet words with each sip of coffee. That bus stop feels incomplete these days. Anyone using a mobile phone feels like her. There's no one to get angry over me, even if I got an hour late. The coffee in the cafe feels tasteless. These days, I just smoke her memories to make that tasteless coffee sweet again. And with each puff of smoke, I try to blow away her memories. Time is the same, location is the same, I am the same. Only difference, yesterday, she, me, and the coffee. And today, her memories, me, and the coffee.